right here. All right, Randy.
Okay. All right. I got it. Okay, so was this our first slide?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Well, welcome to the June 2023. I said something about the 1900s or something to Tim the other day. He goes, okay. Yeah. Okay. So hopefully we'll get a couple more people on, and if not, hopefully they'll be watching the replay.
Yeah, I just checked.
So,
There's no one.
welcome back to Teresa Mason, who's sponsored by, she was under me at one point and came back, so we welcome her. And then Leslie, you've got Megan Keeler back, so that was awesome. And do you know which kit she picked?
Cast iron.
Oh, good, okay. And then Amy Johnson, Director Amy Johnson had two new people. Sue Moulton had one. This Allison Snyder under Melissa Lane, and then Michelle Crook under Amy Johnson. So welcome to them. Okay, our top sellers. Yeah, it was kind of easier to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so sad. No, Amy, I mean, she was slumming at 14,037. This girl goes between like 12 and 26,000 a month. I mean, she does
Wow.
just catalog shows and does like 5 or 8 a week. I
Tell you
mean,
what, I don't want to do her taxes though.
oh, nah, you just pay quarterly.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do the quarterly.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Estimated taxes. And then Karen Batty had 48.99, and she did not have past like 200 or 300 for almost half the month. And then all of a sudden it was like, boom. Because I was almost gonna text her and say, how you doing? And then Director Sue Moulton, 36.25. I eked by with my 2012 to get the level 2. And then Caprice she was sitting at like 978, and I texted her, I go, you're almost at 1,000. She goes, I'm gonna get it. I said, okay.
Yeah, this is unusual not to see my name on there.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
like it.
I know. And Jennifer Anderson.
know
I'm
it's
not
killing
used
you.
to it.
Yeah.
And then we
Okay.
can see what my team did. Rose with 449.50, Beth with 179, and Tammy with 170.50.
At least they were green. Yep.
They were.
Okay, so our personal team, my personal team, we did $14,037, and the overall, the 3 generations were 122,238.
See, that's how I knew the whole team was like, it wasn't
Yeah.
a good month, because those numbers are usually a lot higher.
Yeah, they're close, they're in the 2s usually, 200,000. Yeah. So 2 team recruits, Leslie and I, and then 7 overall. So, yeah. Okay, so this, I mean, we'll be talking about in,
Further
you
down.
know,
Yeah.
in the slide that comes up, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll just go past this right now.
Yep.
All right.
So they're saying that 5 to 10% more parties happened now than in May of 2022. So, I mean, luckily, Pampered Chef's numbers are good. So, I mean, there are people who are booking and getting shows. And I mean, I have to say, 2 months ago, I didn't have anything on the books, and I'm slowly like building up now just by doing little catalog shows and, you know, just listening if people want to. Like one girl right now, I mean, she just sent me her wish list. So I was like, oh, then we need to do a catalog show this month so you can get all the stuff, you know, with the free points and everything. So I'm sure she'll take me up on it because I mean,
But don't forget, what we do now affects our business 30, 60, 90 days from now. So whatever you were
Yeah.
doing in the last couple of months is now affecting your business.
Right, it is. I mean, things are easier right now. I mean, it's not hard as it was back then, kind of. So June offers are designed to keep our numbers up. So they do these things intentionally, like June is the double points month. That's always meant because for some reason, I mean, people think all of a sudden, you know, you're off school, you're, you know, it's like loosey-goosey world.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
All right, so in May, we brought on with the I Said Yes promotion with the recruiting, over 3,000 new consultants in May.
And that's big.
That's huge, yeah.
And I'll be honest with you guys, I feel like Pampered Chef, I don't know, is kind of pushing recruiting right now.
They
And I
are,
don't know if
that's
you
what
feel
they're
like that.
pushing lately. They're pushing more recruiting than anything else.
Right, and I'm thinking if we're having trouble getting shows, then recruiting is not what our focus is.
Mm-mm.
But then I had to go back and say, you know, there are people who need money for the summer or going into the holiday, you know. I mean, there's college kids who need to get a job right now. There's people who, you know, want to do something in the summer to help pay
Right.
for some of their
You've got
summer stuff.
teachers that are looking for,
Right.
flexible income in the summer months.
So I feel like we need to offer it, you know, even though we're not doing what we want to do, because there are people who need a flexible, you know, schedule.
Mhm.
So I'm like kind of torn on both ends, you know, with it. Yeah. What do you guys think? Oh, I like adamant here. Let me put them back on.
Sorry.
No eyes, no.
Well, if you don't ask, it's an automatic no.
Exactly.
Right.
If you ask, it's a possible yes. So
Right, and they say, I mean, we're supposed to ask our host 5 times, you know, and I mean, they're hosting because they love the product too, so it's
I do
almost
get-
like we're, go ahead.
I understand asking the hosts 5 times. However, if they've already told me that they don't want to, that it's not something they're interested in, I feel like we need to respect that and not continue to ask them 4 more times.
Right, right,
I don't know how y'all feel about it.
yeah, no,
Mm.
I'd agree. But I mean, I guess I would try to do one more, just like if they get bookings or something and say, okay, you sure you want, you know,
Right.
because they might be surprised how well the party went and, you
Mhm.
know, and how simple it kind of was or whatever.
Right. And
Right.
then if they see how easy it is too, then they can all, it might possibly change their mind down the road.
Right,
Sure.
you're planting a seed. Yeah,
Mhm.
I just think you have to be mindful of their responses and reactions and
oh
just-
yeah, I mean, if
Absolutely.
you push people, that's gonna turn them off.
yeah.
So yes, for sure.
I mean, and I've got
Feel the
customers that-
room, people feel the room.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I have customers that tell me they're like, I love you because you're not pushy, and I tell my
Right.
customers and my host right up front, I'm like, I'm not a pushy consultant by any means.
no, right, and
Yeah.
I think I'm the
I'm
same way.
respectful of their time
Right, right,
because I know my time's precious as well.
right.
Absolutely.
All right, so product updates. New summer products are out. Use the limited time products to create the desire and the urgency. I did a demo. I actually didn't even do a demo. I just pulled on my phone yesterday morning, whipped up a smoothie in the blender, posted that on my business page. I had customers asking about the smoothie and the smoothie mixes and stuff like that. It's all in how you do it. But again, it's helping to promote the product. If you're using it, you obviously have to use it.
How's it taste? Which one do you have?
I did the vanilla.
Do you have
It
the
was actually
green
pretty good.
tea?
I actually made it. I did the pina colada smoothie.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then do you have the green tea one?
I do. I
How'd
haven't
that
tried
taste?
it yet though.
Okay, all right.
But a friend of
Now, there
mine
was-
had messaged me and had asked how I liked the vanilla, and I hadn't tried it yet, to be honest. So then I
Yeah.
made a smoothie yesterday and told her I really liked it. So
Okay.
Um,
And you usually add a bunch of stuff to it.
I
Fruit
do, yeah.
and-
So like I did the pina colada recipe that home office provided us.
Mhm.
It is a little, I mean, I used fresh pineapple instead of frozen. And with the pineapple juice and everything else, it is a little sweet. And when you start using the cream of coconut, but I mean, you can alter that,
Yeah.
I probably might eliminate the cream of coconut because it is so sweet.
Yeah.
And just use, fresh pineapple and then add in some greens and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now, I know in the beginning, when they said that it's buy one, get one,
Mm-hmm.
a couple people Kate Perlman couldn't order it as that. And then she said that they told her she couldn't get one of each. So last night on my one call, on the training
Director.
last night, I asked a question and said, can we not mix and match? And they said, yes, you can. So I was like, okay, that makes more sense, because if I would buy one, get one, I want to try both of them,
Exactly.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And they are while supplies last, so,
Yep.
but.
Here's my struggle
okay.
with it.
Huh?
My struggle with it is I have the one package of the vanilla smoothie mix.
Hmm.
Mhm.
But then I want to be able to take that to shows or vendor events. And I feel weird taking it if I've already opened it.
Oh,
And I
well,
can't always afford to just keep a packet on hand that I'm not going to ever open.
oh, I would say you taste tested it, or,
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't feel bad about that.
Okay.
Because that
No,
means
because
you're
I
using
do
it
things
and
like that
liking it.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think
do you have
that,
those little shot glass things? If you have the little shot glass things, you could put a couple out and just let people
Mhm.
come by and try it.
right,
That's a good
which,
idea,
and
too.
then all the kids will be by you too.
Yeah.
Mm.
Uh-huh. Now, here's something I don't want to necessarily go negative, but I want to put it out there. People were complaining on the director loop that they were really disappointed in Pampered Chef because it wasn't as nutritious as they expected it to be for Pampered Chef. You know, that it has chicory.
It's only like 7 grams of protein.
Yeah, but there's chicory root, and that is like, gives stomach issues, I guess. It's kind of a filler that a lot of
Yeah.
companies use, so so a lot of directors were saying, I mean, that they're not gonna really push it because they were disappointed that it's more just for, like, they felt like it was a kid's breakfast, little something, you know, that it's not Pampered Chef branded like they expected it to be. So,
Hmm.
for whatever that's worth.
Hmm.
Okay,
Interesting.
and
All
then,
right. And then the cup slicer is going to remain on a rolling back order for a few more weeks.
Finally got mine.
yeah,
Yeah.
That
But
is
they're
good.
hoping, what they say, by July, by the end of the month or so, we should be back up.
they said they were gonna send an email. They sent emails on May 30th to thank
Yeah.
people for their patience. So it's between 3 and 5 weeks.
Yeah, but they're
Well,
trying to
that's
catch up as
better.
much as possible. Wasn't it they're getting shipments in daily?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that they're starting to get, that the company is caught up kind of with us and they expect to be able to, fill the orders then
Mhm.
soon.
Yeah, because I think I got mine last week and I ordered mine the end of April.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Now I can
I-
tell you with the June 1st through 15th teaser box as an extra add-on, I had one of my customers ask me what the burger press was. She's like, "What's this?" And she's like, "Oh my God." She's like, "I need this." I
Yeah,
booked a party with her last weekend.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
And we got it going.
Mm.
So, I mean, that little extra is going to be huge too now through the 15th.
I think it's awesome. I mean,
It is. I mean, the
it's
fact
gonna
you got to
make
make
us
sure though
work
you close
now.
it by the 15th in order.
Like, I'm always gonna have, I always have a party open on my sister, whoever gets to be the host. Because I mean, that way I send people to a show instead of
Right.
individual orders if I can get them.
Oh, absolutely.
I laughed last night on the test kitchen because I've only finally seen a live one. But Sandy was taking one, I don't know what she was adding it in, but one thing at a time. Like, she'd take one and slice it. I was thinking, why wouldn't you have them lined up, or, and just go bam, bam, bam. I was like, and then she put it in the cup holder and then poured it out and then did one more. I was like, oh, it goes so much faster.
I love
Uh,
mine.
Yeah, I don't use it because I don't eat fruit. So
Oh, really?
yeah, because my diet, there was no fruit.
Oh, okay.
It was mixed in the into the things, so we didn't
Yep.
eat it on the side. Okay, so there was a stranded customer assignment. So when any directors or consultants had left, if they were under you, then if you do at least 150 a month in sales, then you got them like a sign that they're under your name. And then if you don't qualify, then it goes up to the director. So Pampered Chef sent out a email, like saying you're now under, Randy or whoever it is. So today I just sent out a personalized one because I'm like, they're not gonna know who the heck I am. And then home office now, the old cart parties, there are still a bunch of people who have shows that are not closed out in the old cart system. They have to be submitted by July 7th. So June 8th, they're gonna email any host who has sales on an old cart party to make them aware. And they won't, to get them to close out. So it was pretty simple to go back. I just put like a date,
Mhm.
for like 2 years back or whatever, and just looked down the list, and I only had a couple that had to be, I just closed out, they had not enough sales or whatever. I must have been 200, but it was simple to do. So
Yeah.
hopefully people will do that. All right.
Okay, so the tech updates, they're gonna be making some changes to,
I like this.
I don't know, Randy, I think you might have to talk on this one because I think I was
Okay.
busy with work at that point.
Okay,
I
so
wasn't
this
Catherine
is
tonight.
just on your main page now. They added this. I love it. So on the right of like, how much sales you have, whatever, they have those little useful links. And I mean, it's just, alerts and everything. And that takes you, instead of scrolling down to the section, then it takes you right over to a support and alert page or how to contact the home office to give feedback. And then it can take you right to the tech status, which is, problem, when are things coming, what's beyond back order. So instead of scrolling down, it's all on that main page, which I love. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like so nice to have, dash. And I mean, the alerts were my biggest. I loved that.
I mean, I did hear that they were making updates to some of the older pages, like excellence and stuff like that. So there are gonna
Yeah.
be some changes coming.
Yeah.
To some of the older pages, probably the products, the shipment status, I think too, was another one.
Right. That was good.
So they're
because
trying
it
to
let
stay in
us
alignment
know-
with the new functionality, the new design of the website.
Right. Some things are still not quite, I mean, they're still having trouble with stuff, but
Mhm.
we have to let them know when we are having problems with something, because they
I will-
don't, they think it's good to go. And it's
I
not.
will tell you, if you're looking at these updates on your phone as opposed to your computer, you're
Yeah,
not gonna be able to read the whole thing.
okay,
It cuts it off on the
okay.
side, and even if you
Oh.
turn it this way, it's still cut off.
Oh,
Like you're not
okay.
getting the whole sentences.
What kind of phone are you, what phone are you using?
iPhone 14, I think.
Okay.
So, where
So
you can see
can you,
whether it's in
can't
progress or
scroll over
resolved.
like
but-
that? Like there's
What's
not a
that?
way to scroll over?
I'm gonna try it right now.
No,
Okay,
and
I
there's
did-
nothing to click on.
okay,
So
all right.
I mean, I
that's-
can talk to tech on that.
Yeah, because they
Um,
need to know that stuff. That's,
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, so that's why there's, tech email.
Leave it to
and
the tech
things.
guru here.
Yeah, yeah, that's what she does.
because I
for a
thought turning
living.
it sideways would alleviate that, but it's still just half your
No,
sentences.
Still
What-
did
what
it.
do
We're aware that e-cards are, this issue will provide an,
Oh.
that's not helpful.
Uh-huh. All right, can you give me the next page while you're
Yep.
looking and I'll. Okay, so there's 3 steps to a June success. So build a full party calendar. We would love to do that. But I really do think it's a matter of just reaching out or listening to people.
Mhm.
I mean, that's how I got these shows. Somebody just said, oh, I want to get that. And then I was like, oh, well, do you want to, and then it was funny because, I mean, we were shooting for 200. I mean, I was just 200 is all you need, get a couple orders. And then they got like competitive and they want, they're like, oh, well, I really want more stuff now that I looked. So I have to do at least 400. And I was like,
Right.
okay,
If
so
you have to.
I know, right? So, I mean, it's actually just, it is reaching out. I mean, or just like I said, listening. And I just put little things out on my page and sometimes things take and sometimes it doesn't,
Mhm.
And
I
then,
mean, like I posted the other day about the stand mixer, how it's, available for a purchase now.
right,
And, or I posted, I actually had made homemade, frosting.
Oh,
And I had someone say to me, how can I get it at a discount? So I private messaged her and I'm like, hold a party at $200. She's like, okay. She's like, let's like, so I texted her this morning and she's like, let's talk, let's set a date tonight. I'm like, okay.
right. Well, I mean, think about how many people were willing to buy it at full price when we
I
first
know.
came out with it. And now, I mean, they can get it at 50 or 60,
60,
you know,
yeah.
so that's awesome.
I mean, and not only, I mean, it's only $200, but then, I mean, you figure if you get a couple
Right.
orders and that, you know, like you get, say, one stand mixer and then you get something else, you know, like you can easily
Right.
get to 650 and get the double host rewards at the same time. So it's a
Right,
win-win.
right. Well, because people, they said that's why they raised from the free 80 to 90 because people
Mhm.
were spending 80 like consistently.
Yeah.
So they raised it to get, you know, you to spend a little more.
Mm-hmm.
So supporting everyone on your team to hit their recruiting goals. We talked about that. And getting your team registered for conference. And I mean, a lot of people can't make it this year. I know, Leslie, I know, I hate that you're not coming, but I get it. But then there's the conference, you know,
We'll talk about that at the end.
okay,
That's at the
Okay.
end.
okay,
Keep her in line, Terry. Keep her in line.
yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm on calls all day long. So, I mean, I chop, you know, keep the flow going. All right. So getting a summer booking, obviously we need to establish the need. Prices are going up again, as we all know. People don't want to cook or they don't know how to cook. I posted the other day in one of my parties about the indoor outdoor grill. I had people commenting on that saying, oh my God, I need that, you know? It's all in how you word it too, like giving them the cost that, you know, like, are you trying to save money to eat it by eating in? You can guys see right here, booking a party and getting it at 60% off is huge, you know? That grill's what, $149 or something? They
I
could
don't
get
even
it for
know.
dirt cheap by hosting a party.
Right. And what's nice is like for Illinois, a lot of they can't grill on
Patios.
in the apartment little.
Oh, yeah.
So, but they can do the, you know, electric in the
Mhm.
house or whatever. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's little things like that. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously you want to establish a need. I mean, I posted too the other day about the cool and serve stuff.
yeah,
Who doesn't go to cookouts in the summer months?
right.
Everyone needs stuff to bring food to.
Yeah.
I used the rectangle cool and serve tray for a cookout for the 4th of July. I mean, for Memorial Day weekend. I made the 7-layer dip on it. And
Yeah.
I got people talking about it. You know, it's just,
Right.
if you're
That
not bringing,
cookie thing last
if you're
night
going to a
looked good.
cookout and you're not bringing a dish in one of our products, you're
Yeah.
missing out on sales
Right.
easily because people are that's going to be a topic of conversation.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
taken
great.
watermelon to the pool yesterday and today
Yeah,
with
they look good.
on the go storage.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so the difference between, obviously it has a traveling part to it, but I kind of feel bad for almost the person who bought the insulated one and now there's the on the go. You know, I
Yeah.
don't know why. I mean, it's
Well,
basically the same
it's
thing.
the cover. It's really the cover.
And then they did say that somebody asked if you could put the new cover on the old one and they don't recommend it, but it would fit. So I don't know why they're,
Well, you could put it on the 2-quart. You can't put it on the 5-quart because the 5-quart's not a 5-quart. It's a 4-quart, isn't
okay.
it?
I don't know.
I think the large one is
Yeah,
the
the new ones
4-quart.
are 2 and 5.
Right, but on the current ones, I think
Hi,
it's.
Lisa.
Want me
Hi.
to look?
Bye, Lisa.
Hi.
Bye.
Yes,
So it was a
4-quart. So you're not
quart.
gonna be able to use it. So it's a 1,
Right.
2, and a 4. So
Okay. Oh, yeah. And the white one is actually a 2.5 quart.
right,
and
so
the
it's not
4
gonna
quart.
work.
Right. Okay. Well, people said it fit, but they were wondering, I don't know. But
Well,
they
it's
said
the
they don't
difference in the
recommend it.
bowl style too, because I noticed that the new ones are more rounded,
Yeah.
Mhm.
whereas the other ones are more, they're not as rounded.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then somebody had asked if they said that they put it in the freezer and all that, and they're going, oh, no, that's not the. So I got the use and care, and I thought I'd put it in our cooking on all burners.
Mhm.
Because it said no pre-cool, you don't pre-cool it, you don't preheat it, nothing like
Well,
that.
you don't do that with the current ones either. Why would you do it with the new
Right.
ones?
Right, well,
Yeah. I mean, I put like ice water in the,
yeah,
on
and
the
I don't
go.
think that would hurt it.
yeah,
That's
just
different.
to, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that that's how you could have people understand how they could pre-cool it
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
All
or
right.
put hot water in it to heat it, whatever.
Yep.
so did you go to this last night, Leslie?
I did, sort of.
Yeah.
Was driving home from buying trip supplies for my son, so it was playing, but I was driving,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And is
They
it always
watched it,
been
I
like
drove.
two different people? I always thought it was like two people in the same house doing it together. I didn't know it was Sandy and then, Crystal.
No,
and
sometimes
Texas.
sometimes they go from Sandy to a consultant, sometimes it's consultant in their house.
And I heard the last consultant one with, what's her name was really good.
With Christina Bailey,
Yeah.
yeah,
And Laura Polito will be a good one at the end of
That'll
on
be
the
a hoot.
20th. Yeah. She knows her stuff. And that
Yeah.
to me is what I feel like it's more about is like the product knowledge,
Hmm.
right.
which I was just kind of surprised that Sandy just did one thing. Like that is the good feature of it is bam, bam, boom, do it. I don't know. Okay, are you still doing table parties?
I have
Leslie?
not had a table party in a long
Okay.
time.
Okay, well, they're saying that they're $58 higher during the weeks of a live event. Like, so when people can go see the live event, then they're spending more after, they've seen it.
Sure.
So. All right,
All right. What's happening in June? We got lots happening here.
we do.
I mean, we've got the host bonus through the 15th of that Taste Buds,
Yep.
selection. Double host rewards at $6.50 plus any item at 60% off. Test Kitchen Lives, obviously shared rewards. The sales promotion, the summer products, the buy one, get one on the smoothies, and then the free gift with purchase. At $90, we're gonna get the corn butterer, and at $120, there's gonna be a surprise box.
Right, with the corn butterer.
With
too.
the corn butterer, yes.
Yeah.
And
So,
then for the
go ahead.
recruiting piece, we've got all 4 bundles back, the fast track bonus of the grilling, the outdoor stuff.
And that's $172 value,
Yeah,
that
that grill,
grilling set.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
yeah,
I mean, the new consultant rewards are huge this month.
yeah.
Because
I'm
at the
help-
750 level, they get the set, and then at the $1,000 level, they're getting $40 in new free product for fall. And then at 1250, they get the deluxe stand mixer.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
encouraging Megan to
right, really
get her
take advantage of
1250
it
in.
now.
She's
Right.
trying. She's got some shows going, so.
Okay.
Good.
And then the host bonus though, that taste box,
Yep.
it's got 4 seasonings, which I like, but 3 are new. And that chimichurri sounds really good.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked last night or somewhere about, are they going to be available? And I think they're saying there's something coming in July where there'll
I
be
think they said
some-
that the chimichurri is gonna be available as an add-on in July. I don't
Yeah,
know if
that'll-
she was supposed to let that out, that
Yeah,
get out of the bag.
I'm excited. I love chimichurri, like on a
Never
skirt
had it.
steak. Oh,
Mhm.
it's so good. Well, if all your herbs and everything you have, like cilantro and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should love it. Yeah. It's good stuff.
All right. So then it's just a couple
We
of the
already talked
screenshots
about
here.
that. Yep,
Yep. Here's the booster bundle.
right. And they get the cup slicer too.
Yes. And then the
So-
mystery guest, obviously Randy wants everyone to post what's in their mystery box.
I know, because
Yep.
we don't know what they're getting.
No.
Right.
I mean, I think they're gonna give them like sleeper products, like the pasta maker bowl or something.
Yeah,
But that's cool, $25 extra,
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, and then what's in it for us? Obviously, the free-for-all, this is the last month to earn it for the fall. New excellence earning period. We're halfway through the irresistible destinations, fast track rewards, and obviously our commissions.
Right. Oh, so 1,000, 2,000 and 4,000 in
Yeah.
sales.
But what I did hear them say yesterday on the call was that you want to earn the 2,000 level this month.
That's actually bigger than the other one.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So the 2,000
you think
level
that
is
the
what
June one-
what they want us to hit.
So do you think the
Well,
June one is the cover item or was,
Well, they used to say that May always was.
I know,
they
but I
didn't
don't
say
know.
that.
But I
They
did
might
hear
be
them
switching
say
it up.
yesterday that you want to hit the 2,000 level.
Well, it's actually, the other one was 270 in product, I thought, where this is 330.
I'm wondering if this is going to be I'm wondering if this one's going to be it this month.
Or if it's another
I'm wondering.
big item that are working together, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think they did say something about it would work with something else that we're getting.
okay.
I don't know.
I
And
don't
I
know.
would think we're coming out with deluxe stand mixer attachments,
Yeah, but not $300, not $290.
No,
for that one thing.
right.
No.
Right. I know, what the heck?
All right. Keys to summer success. What are the most important things your host should be doing? What are some of the most important things you should be doing? And what solutions are people looking for this time of year? This one right here,
Yeah,
people don't want to cook. They don't want to stand over the stove.
right. It's
Plain and
hot.
simple.
They're simpler meals for summer,
Right.
Yeah,
using
no,
their fresh veggies like Leslie, I mean,
exactly.
yeah, people just don't want to eat like they ate in the winter time.
No, they want to be outside grilling. They want to, like, it's just, yeah, they just want to grill. They want to, eat healthy and more salads and stuff like that. So,
Right.
I mean, now's a good time to be pushing the salad dressing maker,
Right.
Yep.
because people, I mean, I posted a reel a month or so ago on taking the tendon off of a chicken tenderloin. Like, and how easy that was. My
Right.
host
Is it where
today
you use the
messaged me.
fork and then run it?
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Oh, try it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a game changer for you, Randy.
Yep.
I just don't even buy the tenders because I don't like that thing running through it.
I'm going
So,
to tell you right now, it is so easy to do. I did a demo, like I did a video of it and I posted it on my business page. That got my likes up like tremendously. Like I got so much interaction on that.
I mean, how do we all not know this?
But let me tell you, what I'm getting at is my host today messaged me. She's like, Tara, can you post the tender, like the chicken thing? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, well, I'll post that tomorrow on the party. But she showed me a picture and she was actually doing it. So then I
Oh.
sent her, I tagged her in the post and she responded back to me with, let me find it here. It was crazy. She's like, where is it?
I mean, it's amazing.
She's like, I did it. You're amazing. Like, she said it was so easy to do. She's like, it's just not working. I'm like, are you using a paper towel? Because the thing is, you want to use like a paper towel or something to hold the end of the tendon because it's slimy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you just take your fork and you put it right in the middle of the tendon and just pull it down.
Huh.
And you're pulling the tendon and it's going to take it right out.
Yep.
Wow.
And then your tender doesn't cook like this.
Mm-mm.
Huh.
Yeah.
I just don't buy it because I can't stand that thing in the middle.
But
Yeah.
Randy, when I tell you, it boosted my algorithms tremendously.
Right.
But again, those are things that people want to see.
Right. And
Right.
that's what both of you are really good about, posting tips and like doing quick video, or something. And I liked your
last weekend
fast one you
before the
had,
cookout
Leslie.
too, I did a video and I was making homemade guacamole for the 7-layer dip. And I told them as I was making it, I'm like, if you take the pit of the avocado and you stick it in the guacamole, it's gonna keep it from turning brown.
Yeah.
And people
What
are
were
like,
you saying,
what?
Randy?
No, I said, like, I like the one where you were doing the fast. Like you
Oh,
made it like
where I spit it
run
out.
by, which was funny. It was good. So, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, that's good that you try
It
different
was
things.
called, I had too much video and not enough time. And so I just clicked it up and
Well,
not,
it
so everything was
worked
talking about.
because you got to see it still, you know,
Mhm.
I mean, it was good. Yeah.
I knew what I was
But yeah,
saying.
it's little tips like that, like those things that you need
Right.
to like be posting
Because
in order
people
to
don't
help
want,
boost.
like, I mean, we have one consultant who does like a 40 to 60-minute video when she does one. And
Oh,
people,
gee, I
I
think I
don't
know
know
who we're
how
referring to.
she keeps people's interest because I can't give you an hour, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, so I appreciate the quick and get to the point and whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I've made them into reels and it's like crazy. Even with the stand mixer the other day.
Yeah.
It'll ask me when I go to post it on my business page, do you want to make this as a reel? Yeah, I do, because reels seem to be getting more interaction.
Mhm.
Right, right. Because people
Yeah.
are just, I just scroll through them. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, next.
All right, sharing the apron authentically. Let us know what you do, what you can do for them, blah, blah, blah. Ask questions with genuine curiosity, offer a sincere invitation, and always ask for referrals.
I feel like we do a disservice if we don't talk about it, but then I also get that we don't want to because we need to get our own business.
Right.
So it's tears
All a
you.
balance.
Yeah,
But the thing is, if you get new consultants and they're working the business, then it takes the pressure off of like you and I, Randy, like
right. Well, and I mean, that's how Leslie and everybody will build a team. So
Mhm.
Megan, right now, did she get her coupons for the 25,
Yeah.
I mean, you can build from one consultant to 3 in a month, if she would invite 2 different people.
Right.
So
But
this
those
is
two
the
would be
month-
under her, not under me.
they'd still
No,
be
but
under
that
you.
builds your team.
Right. I mean, but they're not my recruits. They're her recruits. They just
Right.
be
They're
part of my
indirect
downline.
and they count for you.
Yeah. Right.
So
You
you
still
would
make commission
become a
off of them.
team leader
Gotcha.
because they're under you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I mean, they were talking about that a lot on our director call, how the people who have recruited in May need to really focus on trying to find a friend,
Right.
Mhm.
because that will build your business. It'll build, your team, sales, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so sizzling summer sales. I mean, the big thing is years ago, I remember Chris Mannion, my director, was huge on painting the picture of the product.
You
I mean,
have
she
to.
would talk about the stone and say her chicken and it was just dripping with juice and it was, I mean, she just went into this whole, you wanted to make a chicken in this darn
Mhm.
deep covered baker, I mean, she just sold it. I mean, by painting the picture of what the product will do for your food. And stoneware does, it makes a difference.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
challenges, what challenges were shared, obviously what solutions are offered. Obviously you want to cross sell. That's huge.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then how are you sharing the guest specials?
Yeah. I mean, because we don't have one that's 120. So this month it's
No.
cool. Yeah.
And then, how are you promoting products to encourage bookings? This
Right.
month is easy because the 60% off anything in the catalog.
Well,
Right.
and I used to always have certain tools, like when I did my demos. I mean,
Mhm.
we had a tool that if you picked it up, you're going to talk about a booking too. And then
Right.
you had another tool that you talked about becoming a consultant, So,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I have a customer of mine that was eyeing the blender, and I'm like, I messaged her tonight. I'm like, hey, how's it going? Like you're just checking in, and I'm just gonna mention it to her. I'm like, hey, are you interested possibly
Right.
in hosting this month because you can get the blender at 60% off.
Yeah.
Right.
I
I don't
mean,
think I knew that you can get any item. I thought it was only those.
Any item or
3
set.
items. Huh?
mhm,
Any item
any
or set.
item or set,
Okay, but why did they only have a picture of 3 of them?
because it's just to promote it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just to entice.
All right. So that's good to know. I didn't even notice it.
All right, this is up here every month. What can we do? How many parties booking? How many sales? and
Okay,
recruit.
so let's say how many are we gonna book and how many are we gonna, how much we gonna sell? We have to say it out loud.
Well, I have one party booked. I just did a vendor event last weekend.
How'd that
Next
go?
weekend I'll have the party booked, or in my second in-person party. I have
Yay!
another possible booking. And
Good.
that's all I
This
know
month?
of. This month, yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? Right now, people like doing it outside. I mean, they'll have their
Mhm.
Yeah.
friends on the patio and
And it's the end of the
Mhm.
school year too, so you could do an end of the
Yeah.
school year party with
my
teachers.
daughter's definitely
Ours has been
partying
done for a
today.
while.
Yeah, yeah. So you're gonna try and keep, like, get the 3 for sure that you now have possibly in the works.
Well, it'll only be two. I
Okay,
have
well,
one
you had
that's
your vendor fair.
scheduled and one that's in the works.
Okay,
So
And
she's
so
trying
how
to
much
decide
in
if she's gonna
sales
do
are you
catalog
shooting
or in person.
what are your sales?
At least 1,000. I mean,
Yeah.
if I get just over 300, I'll be happy because I'll finally
I
hit my
know, but
15.
you know, I'm saying, if you kind of just talk low, it'll go higher.
Yeah.
All the ones that I've just done were gonna be $200 parties. I was just,
Mhm.
and they became 2 400 and 2 700s. So, I mean, I had, almost 2,000 in sales just with these 4 people who just decided, yeah, all right, I'll just show it,
Yeah.
get 200. And I mean, it just works.
I
And
hate
then
making
I
a
have,
goal
like
and
I
then not
said,
meeting it.
well, do you have anybody who's doing wish lists? I mean, ask people, if they want to create a wish list with you.
Yeah. I
You know,
ask them all the
because
time.
Yeah, I mean, go back to them and see
Mhm.
if they would want to host a party this month then. And it could be just the catalog and they're just posting online. I
Right.
mean, these girls just did like they sent messages to their friends, like they
Right.
created a message and just sent it to everybody.
I have to
And-
ask my friend that's in a cast, just had foot surgery. She has nothing else to do.
There you
Yeah,
go.
well, right. I mean,
It's her
and
husband that
the
keeps
one girl was a
posting.
ex-consultant and she said to me, Rand, you have to give people 2 weekends. And I said, well,
Yeah.
whatever, I didn't want to really go that long, but she said, because like the first weekend we had, it started like Friday and that just didn't do nothing, which usually people look on the weekend. And then during the week, nothing happened, but then we started talking Thursday and Friday, we're closing up, and that's when all the sales did come in. I mean, so I do think the weekends make a difference.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot for, I have one only. So I'll say 2 or 3 for sure, or, and then I want at least 1,000, but I would like to hit the 2 now that I know. Yeah, a little competitive here. Okay.
All right, so for me, I have 2 open right now. I've got another one I've got to solidify. I've got a vendor event on Sunday, and I'm looking to get 2 or 3 more parties on the books this month. And well, I'm just gonna go with what I need, Randy.
Yeah, right.
1,000 in sales.
Yeah, yeah. And you're doing a mystery birthday party for
I
like
am
your
doing a
birthday.
mystery host birthday party. And I started it on the 1st, and I'm gonna run it through the end of the month because obviously my birthday falls at the end of the month.
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, it's awesome. And then you said in between you're gonna do little giveaways.
Yeah, so based on the sales, so like when it hits 400, I'll do a giveaway. When we hit the 650, I'll do a giveaway. When we hit $1,000, I'll do a giveaway, and then every 500 or 1,000 after that, I'll do another giveaway.
And when you say giveaway, what are you talking about?
I don't know. Fine, I'll just do a drawing and I'll just add it to their order or whatever.
Okay, but like, like last night I was like, I mean, they were giving away the little guacamole mix,
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be
I mean, it
much. It
didn't
might
have
be
to
under 10
cost a
bucks,
fortune. Yeah,
but people don't care. It's free.
right, right. And then
For them.
I do free shipping and people love that. So, but I can do that. you
Right.
know.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, good.
All right, conference. In-person registration closes this weekend on Sunday. For in-person, replay starts on Monday and goes through July 10th.
And then I think they said that the conference like the people who, are you gonna try and do the replay, Leslie?
Yeah,
Okay, so they said the replay is gonna be available July 24th
yeah.
with all general sessions and audio recordings, podcast style. You know, like
Yeah, so
listening.
kind of, I guess, kind of like last year with, even though we were in person, all
Right.
of the playbacks for the breakouts, they were all pre-recorded.
Yeah,
I was like, but these
yeah.
are even the same people that I listened to. I want to hear
I
what they
know,
had to say
I know.
again.
Well, I know, and I like that they're not doing it during conference, that they have to wait till after.
Mhm.
Because I mean, you know, we make a bigger investment and I don't know, I think it's okay. And then that I always sent everybody like little goodie things. I can't spend what I was spending. I just can't.
No, I told
No.
you that already.
Oh, I spend way too much.
You do.
Yeah.
We need to have a
Okay.
discussion on the other thing afterwards too.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, in-person registration, over 2,300 consultants are already registered. About half of the directors and above are registered. Then I
Right.
think there was one more. Yeah, here we go. Here's the replay info.
Yeah. And there are times
I'm
when you
glad they're
just
at least
can't
still
afford it.
offering that.
Yeah, I think it's great. Because, and they said that they decided they didn't want to do it because people weren't accessing it during the conference. They waited.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
weren't watching it at the same time.
Well, last year I had a valid excuse. I was down and out with COVID.
Yeah. Well, you were gonna, yeah. Right. Okay. So sounds good. What else have we got? Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. All right. What time are we at?
We are at
7:20.
8:15, 8:20.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Any questions or anything?
Nope.
We appreciate you, Leslie.
Yes.
Thanks.
You're like the one that has to do all the answering. Yeah, put Leslie on the spot. Yes. Uh-huh.
Stop
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah.